On March 17, 2017, a girl was discovered dead in Nezahualcóyotl. The girl corpse was discarded close to a bus depot. The authorities promptly told the public that the victim was between the ages of 4 and 5. When one of the residents unintentionally discovered it, she was laying on a yellow baby blanket while donning red socks, a green t-shirt, black shoes, and white shorts. She was most likely. Before being fatally beaten, the unidentified child was buried in a cemetery in the state of Mexico by the authorities because no one reported her missing during the subsequent months. In the hopes that people would swiftly forget the tragedy, the police decided not to release the child's photo. While she remained unidentified, she was known by the nickname La Niña de las Calcetitas Rojas, which translates to the little girl in red socks. After months of people not figuring out who the little girl was, an activist named Veronica Villalbazo, known as Frida Guerrera, took on the case and asked 2 forensic artists to make a sketch of her. On December 19, 2017, she was recognized by 2 of her aunts. A week later, the little girl was identified as Guadalupe Medina Pichardo. Guadalupe was born into an abusive family. Her parents failed to register and obtain a birth certificate for her, and they were constantly switching homes. She was reportedly raised by garbage pickers at one point. On March 18th, her partially clothed body was discovered on a patio near Nezahualcóyotl. She endured physical abuse, a bite to the arm, and the cause of death was established by the autopsy to be blunt force trauma. The stepfather and mother of Guadalupe were soon seized by the police. They acknowledged throughout the hearing that Guadalupe refused to seek for permission to use the restroom was the reason that they started beating her. They removed Guadalupe's body from her house after she passed away from her injuries in order to hide her passing. Her mother and stepfather were arrested and charged with murder, child abuse, and prosecutors proved in court that the couple often beat her and said that they had become enraged. On March 18, 2017, when she wet and soiled the bed at their home, her mother is said to have beaten her before the stepfather grabbed her by the legs and threw her to the ground, killing her. The abusive stepfather and the mother were both sentenced to 88 years in prison each, and in September 2018, the stepfather was sentenced to 21 more years in prison for Guadalupe's 14-year-old sister.